friends, and welcome to Council Comments. It's brought to you by the City of Alabaster. My name is Nicole Conte, and we're joined with Stacy Rakestraw. She's our council member for Ward 3, and we are so happy to have you with us again today.
Thank you.
As
Thank
always.
you for having us again.
So we're going to talk about some agenda items from some of the council meetings, and then we're also just going to talk about things that are happening in the city that you may want to know about. So let's dive into the budget and our bond rating.
Okay. We had some good news recently. Standard & Poor's just reevaluated our goals, and they changed our bond rating from a AA minus to a AA, which is almost the very best. So we were excited about that. And then also we just passed a $64 million budget, which includes all of our funds like the garbage, sewer, capital funds, and debt service. But then our overall budget, just general funds, is $33 million just to run the city.
Wow. And you told me that we were in the top 20% of the state as far as the bond ratings go?
Yeah, so we were excited about that. Our city is one of the best in the state as far as our financial standings.
Go Alabaster.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Now, there are some other investments going on in different infrastructures around the city. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, we're excited. We're spending money to improve Veterans Park. It's $1.1 million for Veterans Park improvements, and the county is helping us with some of that. There's going to be new fields and a new entrance. Abbey Woolley Park, which is off of Simsville Road, we're going to be investing $315,000 and doing a lot of upgrades to that, so it'll be a huge improvement for that area and that park. And then also we've partnered with Shelby County and the Alabaster City School System, and we're all chipping in to build 2 new large soccer fields behind the football stadium at the high school.
Wow.
And so we will all 3 be able to use those facilities.
That is awesome.
So
There's
it's a great partnership.
A lot of moving going on in some of these parks, but I think that's going to be really awesome. And another entrance for Veterans Park.
I know.
That will be wonderful.
And once 119 gets widened, we're hoping there will be a stoplight there, but we'll see.
Fingers crossed, right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll stay tuned on that one. Well, in addition to there's some other funds that you guys are going to be helping with within the school systems, helping with the school resource officers, or SROs, who we love.
The school resource officers, there's 1 in each school, so we have 6. And the school board requested if we would look at helping to fund them more. We were splitting the cost, and we decided to they were paying $400,000 a year to the city, and that included $42,000 from Shelby County that Shelby County gives each city or city and school system that has SROs. So we're going to chip in, and it reduces the school's cost from $400,000 to $225,000 a year.
Wonderful.
So we were thankful we were able to help them out.
I know the school is thankful for that as well, and the SROs.
And we're thankful for the SROs.
Yes, we are. We are. Now, there was a story that came out, a news story on ABC about District 31, which is not 100% accurate. And maybe we need to clear up a little bit about, they talked about some delays that were happening with District 31 and not 100% accurate. Can you clear that up a little bit for us?
Yes, there's never been a delay, but with that project, it just takes a lot of time to develop a project that big. And so the city continues to get updates from the developer. They're getting more stores and more restaurants signed in. And there's just some other things coming, but it just takes time. So there is no
it's not a true delay.
Yeah, it's not a true delay. It's just part of the process.
Right. Thank you for letting us know. We are still very excited about District 31.
Right, we are.
At least I am. Now, the housing and abatement, there's a hearing coming up about some properties that are going to be demolished.
We have our housing and abatement board consists of members from each ward in the city, and they get together, and there are recommended properties that have structures or houses on them that are either deemed dangerous, unsafe, unlivable.
Right.
And so if they find one that is, they go over all of the details and then they send them to the council and then we approve them to be demolished.
Okay.
And so on October 7th, we have a meeting, 2 public hearings about demolishing 2 properties, and each one of those are located on 160 12th Avenue Southeast, and the other is 572 Old Highway 31.
Okay. That's very interesting to know about the Housing and Abatement Board, that each ward has a representative.
That's right. Each city council member nominates one.
Very cool. Okay. Now, our last thing we want to discuss is the census and the importance of the census that is coming in April, right?
Yes.
Talk about that.
Okay, Brian Benzer, our city administrator, he has been working with the census, and there's a big push to make sure that we get everyone in the city and everyone in the county to fill out the cards that they get in the mail. So the census will be in March. The census will mail out postcards, and it'll have a link and it'll have a code that you'll go online. So this is the first time they've done this electronically.
Okay.
So there's a big push for everyone to go on and fill out the information, because the more citizens that we show, the more representation we have at the federal level. And
Yes.
so if we don't get enough, there's enough turned in, there's a potential that we could lose one of our U.S. Congress seats, and in turn, that could affect someone being a voice at the federal government level for us.
Yeah.
And so
that is a huge deal then. So people really, when those postcards come in, really need to do what it says, go on there electronically and
yes.
and put in your information, right?
Right, and then even the citizens in the city and the county, there's going to be a way that you can go on and continually check the Census 2020 to see how far we're going with it, how many people have actually responded, so you can track it as a city. And so there's just a big push. We'll be doing lots of promotional things on that. And
Perfect.
Yeah.
So more to come on that.
More to come.
But don't put that census postcard in your junk mail drawer.
That's right.
Fill it out. Stacey, thanks so much for being with us.
You're
You always give us
welcome.
such great information. And guys, just stay tuned next month for another Council Comments brought to you by the City of Alabaster.